idea that we can learn from something, all the experiences in life, no matter how painful or difficult. Yes, I've always believed that, and I think, you know, my idea about that was challenged in the biggest way possible after we lost Romy, because numerous other things happened around us at that time, which were just, it was one challenge after another. And I came across a quote, I think it was Eleanor Roosevelt, who is quoted as saying, you have to accept whatever comes and you have to meet it with the best you have to give. And I think that would have been my natural way to go towards something like this. But it was tempting. It was really tempting not to get out of bed. I did have a seminal moment about 2 days afterwards where I just thought, that's it, call a doctor, get them to knock me out. I don't want to do anything, I'm not getting up. But you know, I had 2 children, they were 4 and 5, and I thought, okay, I have a choice here. I'm getting out of this bed and I'm walking my son to school, because they have to understand, they didn't ask for this to happen, and they have to understand that if something terrible happens to you in life, you have to keep walking. You can't just freeze. You can ask for help, you can do a number of different things, but you can't just stop. You have to try and move through. And one of the biggest things, I think, for my husband and I, we, our incredible friends and neighbours and community, I mean, I didn't cook for a whole month. People just organised, just turned up, strangers turned up in our house with dinner, which was just the most amazing gift. I always say to anyone who's close to somebody who's experienced a recent bereavement, make them dinner, just turn up with dinner, stick it on their doorstep, they can put it in the freezer. It was the biggest gift anyone ever gave us, because that allowed us to put our kids to bed, and then we could just sit and talk in the evening, because we couldn't watch TV or do anything else. We were just talking. And one of the things that we both were very much aligned on was, you know, what do we have to learn here? There must be something to learn from this, because otherwise why would it have happened? This isn't, you know, I don't buy that it's a punishment. We're decent people, we've never hurt anyone. There must be something that we're not seeing that we need to see. And I think that started me on my path of seeking out mediums, having kind of turned my back on the whole thing. I thought, okay, I want to try and find some answers, and where perhaps I may have wanted to find very practical answers. Why did this happen? What happened in her brain? Let me look at an x-ray. I wasn't interested in that, because as far as I was concerned, well, it had happened, and I felt very strongly there was something at work beyond us, beyond our world. And so it helped us very much as a couple, and it helped me very much in my grief, and it's something that really I teach my kids as well. You know, if you make a mistake, you learn from it, right? You know, otherwise what's the point in life? Why are we all here? And that's the best answer really that I have for that question. Why are we here? It has to be to learn. You know, I don't know where we go to or where we go back to after this. I could tell you millions of theories, but I can't prove any of them. So I have to go on my best understanding, and my best understanding that I have reached is that the point of our existence here is to learn. And I've also derived a lot of inspiration from the writings of Holocaust survivors, also people who have been through, you know, unimaginable levels of terror and fear, and experienced and been on the receiving end of hatred. You know, so many of them have come through that with grace, and understood that the way forward in life is to act with kindness and integrity, and to see what you have to learn. And yeah, I really respect that.